Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of JLD Reactions. Today we're going to be watching The 100, Season 1, Episode 7, entitled Contents Under Pressure. Last week's episode was really, really good. I almost wanted to cry, and I learned a lot about Bellamy and Octavia, and my opinion of them completely kind of just changed, knowing the type of life that they both had. Especially Octavia. That was really depressing, dude. That was so depressing. But anyway, guys, let's get started. But before we do, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Also, you can get the full reaction to this video and to other videos on Patreon. Let's get started.
Frequency?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Raven, you can do this. Okay.
Calling our station.
Oh yeah, I forgot he got stabbed.
ARC station, please come in. I'm on the ground with the 100. We need you.
Theft of medical supplies.
Your life has been spared. But you've been stripped of your seat at this table, effective immediately. Your pin.
You can die, like, they'll kill you over anything on the Ark. You forgot to flush the toilet. You will be floated. Like, seriously. Yes, ready.
She's still alive.
Are you there? Please come in. Pete, calling ARC station.
Are they going to be able to communicate back?
Can anyone hear me?
This is a restricted channel. Who is this? Please identify yourself.
This is Raven Reyes. I'm from Mecha Station. I'm transmitting from the ground. The 100 are alive. Please, you need to get Dr. Abby.
More like
Griffin.
60.
Dr. Abby Griffin,
Hang
back.
on, Raven. We're trying to boost your signal. Get her off the Arc-wide channel. This room only. Copy? Get off now.
Can she hear me?
Did you confirm the signal's origin? This is the Chancellor. Are you saying there are survivors on the ground?
Yes. The Earth is survivable. We're not alone. Mom, he's dying.
I love this show.
The knife's still in his chest.
Okay, can you
Patch me through to medical.
Of course. Clark, is my son with you?
No.
I'm so sorry. Wells is dead.
My God. And the way he got killed too, not by a grounder, not by acid, but by a freaking 10-year-old girl. The way he went out, it's just wrong. It's so wrong. He deserved a better death than that. I think even the acid death would have been a better send-off for him. Randomly killed by some little girl. Some Looney Tunes girl.
don't matter?
What?
Raven, what's wrong?
It's not the radio. It's the storm.
Yeah.
Dr. Griffin, you should look at this. There's a hurricane right on top of it.
Clark, we need to
Hurricane!
hurry.
Wow. Okay, dude. I know I screamed. I was thinking it was just a storm, but it's a freaking hurricane. And I live in New Orleans, and we just had 2 hurricanes barely miss us. Destroyed Lake Charles, which is like 2 hours away. Whew. And then I think we have another hurricane in the Gulf right now. So when I hear hurricane, I freak out. What continent is that? It looks like... That looks like the Gulf of Mexico to me, but there's no mountains in... Well, they might be in Mexico somewhere. Okay. Because where I live on the Gulf, there's no mountains anywhere near here. But there are mountains about 4 or 5 hours away from on the coastlines of Mexico. So
How deep it goes.
That's all right. Just don't remove the knife yet.
Hey, here, sterilize your hands.
Drink a little bit too. Take the edge off.
Hey, what?
Well, damn it!
Not now.
Clear the room.
Come on.
Everyone upstairs now.
I kind of wish the Grounders had
I don't
more.
even think he speaks English. He won't understand you.
Oh, I think he will.
I kind of wish the Grounders had a more, like a little bit less of a human look, but I guess they haven't been off Earth long enough to have evolved into, like, you know, a big like a big bridge, or you know what I mean. Just I wish they looked a little less human, but I mean that's okay. They are us, and humans haven't been off Earth that long. Humans have only been off Earth for what, 3 generations, and there is a slug on my wall. Gross. I can't do this. I can't. Ugh, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Extracting now.
He's waking up.
Hold him still. Finn, I'm gonna get that knife out of you, okay?
Good plan.
Finn, you can't move. You got it? Okay. Here goes.
Ouch.
Finn, do not move. Almost got it. Hold still.
Do I have to look at it? Oh my god.
Clark.
What's that?
It's our camp. I'm guessing if I counted all those marks, it'd add up to 102. 10 are crossed out. That's how many people we've lost. They've been watching us ever since we got here.
I need a break.
Clark?
Clark, wait.
Raven, could you give us a few minutes?
Sure. No. Stay with Finn.
Yeah. She knows.
Hell is it?
She knows that you turned your dad in. Maybe it wasn't the mom. We don't know that 100%.
That thing. Friend of yours?
Get the hell out of my way.
It's okay. Let her through.
Sorry, y'all. The slug's gone now. I was just checking to see if it.
You shouldn't
wonder
be
if it
here.
slithered too. Ugh.
You're wrong, Mom.
What's on this?
What are you talking about?
He poisoned the blade. All this time he knew Finn was gonna die no matter what we did. What is it? Is there an antidote? Clark, he doesn't understand you.
Vials. It's gotta be here.
He's gonna speak English. I got the feeling he will.
You'd have to be stupid to have a poison around this long without an antidote. Which one?
Answer the question!
Show us. Please.
Which one? Our friend is dying down there, and you can stop that.
I'll get him to talk.
Bellamy, no!
Look, he wants Finn to die. Why can't you see that?
That was weird. The other room.
Do you want him to live or not?
Clark, you even said it yourself. This is not who we are. He was protecting me. He saved my life.
We're talking about Finn's life.
I don't know. You might have to torture him. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's, he could just sell them. I mean, so yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not for torture, but in this situation, it's justified.
Nothing.
Please. We're all in pain now.
No, you don't get to do that. You pushed the button that sucked the air out of my wife's lungs. You caused her pain. You know nothing about how we feel.
I lost my son!
A little different, but still.
Chancellor Jaha has sacrificed as much as any of us. But his loss, just like all of yours, is not in vain. The Chancellor's son died finding out that Earth is survivable.
Oh, they're up to something. Oh, wow.
So long.
No, I know what they can do. Stab him with the same knife that they used on Finn, and then he'll have no choice but to show them. Unless he dies, unless he wants to die. There's still poison on that blade. Hopefully Finn doesn't have HIV, but, you know.
He started again, but next time he might not.
He won't tell us anything.
Not that there's anything wrong with having HIV, but you get what I'm saying. Huh?
Which one is it? Come on! It's all I have! No! He's letting Finn die!
Octavia,
Oh, oh, okay, that'll work. Why does he love her so much?
Let me die.
no! Octavia, what the hell did you...
Don't talk about him.
Clark?
Baby, I know something else is
What's wrong? Please tell me what it is.
Dad's dead because of you.
You turned him in. I know it. Wells told me everything before
He let me believe that he did it.
so that I'd hate him instead of you.
Did she do it?
Clark. Clark, I want you to listen
To me, that was never supposed
to happen. Jaha was supposed to talk him out of it.
I'm done talking to you.
Know that.
I just wanted to save Finn. For the record, you didn't save Finn, that was me, but whatever you want to tell yourself to feel better.
Okay, but for real though, he should have just told them the antidote. Like, I mean, it's his fault that he got tortured. I'm sorry, but it was his fault that he got tortured. He should just tell them the antidote. And I get that he sees them as the enemy, yada yada yada, but at the same time, it's like, you still brought the torture on yourself, dude. So no, I don't feel bad about him being tortured. English is language. Yeah. Or maybe he just picked that up from when she said thank you.
Hey. You just say something?
No.
The good news is that we are going to the ground. The bad news is not all of us are.
Yeah, not enough room.
It's a problem we were supposed to have 100 years to fix.
What problem?
There's not enough spaceship.
There are 2,237 people on this ark. And there are only enough dropships to carry 700. We are on the Titanic. And there aren't enough lifeboats.
Wow. Oh, Raven, man. Yeah, the whole Raven Clark thing. Ay, wow. Because Finn does not... I don't think Finn wants to be with Raven anymore. I think Finn is with Raven out of obligation that they've been together since they were, what, teenagers, kids, something like that. since they were kids. They grew up together. So he's been with her so long, he feels obligated to stay with her. And also, Raven is very dependent on him. I mean, she does love him very much, you know, which is acceptable. But at the same time, he doesn't feel the same way about her because the way he keeps looking at Clark, like, he's not. He's just, I mean, he still loves Raven, but he's not in love with Raven anymore. He wants Clark now. So I just don't know. And Clark can't be with Finn because how would that look? How would that look? Okay, guys, that was D100. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. Definitely a nice, I'm going to give that 8.5. I really liked that episode. I like the whole torture thing. I did. It was tough. That's a good thing about this show. This show really puts you in a position where you can see both points of views. Both points of view. Every episode, I'm always on the fence. Like, wait, but you know that person does have a good point, but that person does too. You know, I always feel that way with this episode, with this show. Even the whole torture thing. Like, I get why they shouldn't torture him, but, I mean, you know, I was like, torture him. Sorry. I mean, he could have just gave her the antidote. Fuck that shit. Don't get tortured over something so stupid and stupid. Give them the freaking antidote. You know what I mean? So he brought that on himself, so I don't feel bad for him. I'm sorry, I don't. I mean, if I were Clark, I probably would have done the same thing. I mean, it was simple. Just give us the antidote. We don't want anything else. Just the antidote. Oh man, and then we find out that the mom, she really didn't have intentions. Well, obviously she didn't want her husband to get killed. I thought she did it because she wanted she was thinking about the greater good. But something happened to where he ended up getting floated anyway. Which makes me, you know, I feel bad for Isaiah Washington Thelonious. I feel bad for his character that he lost his son. But the amount of people that have been floated under his watch, I'm like, I can't feel too bad for you. I mean, I feel bad for anybody who loses their child, obviously. But, I mean, he has floated so many people under his watch. I mean, I wonder how many people he's floated. It's like, you didn't flush the toilet. You're floated. So, I don't know what the workers are up to. They might be planning some type of coup d'etat or something. But, the workers might have a good point. The chancellors, the council, lied to them. Big time. 320 people died. Why should they trust them? And I know that the blonde lady and the guy who kept talking about his wife died, I know they have a plan. They're up to something. I'm really curious to see what that's going to be. Probably some type of uprising. That's what I'm thinking. But, who knows? Fantastic episode. Definitely a nice solid 8.5, guys. Loved it. Now, had Raven never found out that they slept together, then Finn could have just broke up with her after a couple of months and then just kind of gravitated towards Clark, you know. But Raven figured it out that they slept together, so. Yeah. Okay, guys. That was fun, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Ciao.